David with Divination Nation, and I have some deliciousness right here. Mm, 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 mm. What you're looking at right here is Kobe beef wrapped liver, and this actually is the technically the idea that I have, not for the well, I mean, this is an idea for luxury meat warriors, right? But this is the type of patty idea, little mini patties and stuff that I'm gonna have for the Philosopher's Inferno, which is another aspect of the food journey that I'm on. But I'm gonna be infusing them with different stuff like scorpion peppers, habanero, ghost peppers, or even Carolina Reapers and stuff like that. Along the journey, I'm also going to be eating the Carolina Reaper or like taking a bite into it. But I need to work my way up. So, mm, and this here is a bed of Philadelphia and cherry goat cheese wild rice. Has brown rice, black rice, red rice, wild brown rice, and I think that's it. Mm, this is too fantastic right here. This idea right here is going to be probably one of the best things I ever come up with. I made way too many though of these. So what I did was I put them away into the fridge for now because I think this is gonna fill me up already. And I could go the luxury meat warrior way and just and like eat as much as possible, but I kind of want to save some for tomorrow, to be able to enjoy it. Hello, how are you doing tonight? Ooh, you know what? I'm forgetting the salsa. So what I'm going to be using is this El Pinto scorched scorpion salsa, and I'm gonna get a spoon for it real quick. All right, here we are. Hey, what's up, guys? So what you're looking at right here is some Philadelphia. Let me get a proper forkful. Some Philadelphia and goat cheese wild rice. And then, yeah, I know the scorpion is pretty weak. And that's why, I'm trying out different sauces and stuff like that. Mike hot sauce. Okay. I'll go ahead and look for that one. But this is some Philadelphia and goat cheese wild rice. Mm. And these little nuggets right here are flavor bombs. What this is Kobe beef wrapped liver that was sautéed in garlic and onion. And I was using the Miyoko's, um, I think, shit, what kind of butter was it? It was a Parmesan and garlic almond butter, I think, something like that. And it's actually pretty fantastic. But yeah, this is Kobe beef wrapped liver. Now you guys might see it as like little hamburger patties or whatever, but this is fantastic with the rice. Um, these little hamburger patty ideas, that's exactly what I had for the Philosopher's Inferno, which is a little thing that's going to be an offset of the idea that I had for having these patties and getting them progressively hotter. So kind of like the show Hot Ones, except where I tell people, I converse with people about their belief systems. You're going to be walking the path of the inferno, but you're also going to become enlightened, not just of body, but also of mind and soul. So as the patties get progressively hotter, so do the questions. You know, Most people don't like to have their belief systems checked, but it's always good for us to have our belief systems checked for just a simple reason of us shaking ourselves out of um, our shell, so to speak. Hmm. I feel like not too many of us have our belief systems actually questioned. So having a show like this is going to cause people to really question what they believe, and it's also going to have them question, how they can move differently in life that would be more beneficial to them. Of course, they'll have their platform to be able to share their life and express what they want to do, but at the same time, they'll have the ability to um, have a reward at the end. I mean, depending on the person, I'll decide whatever reward seems best for them, depending on whatever their mission is. But the idea for the show is going to be masters. So, kung fu masters, fight masters, people that are very disciplined. And of course, it's going to be using quality meats, Wagyu, Kobe beef, ribeye, and all sorts of different stuff. Maybe it might be like a ribeye, a Kobe beef wrap ribeye steak. So I don't know. There's very different ideas that I can like play around with when it comes to that. Mm, mm. I don't know why, but this Philadelphia and goat cheese idea was fantastic. I'm actually gonna have to do this again. Really adds a creamy texture to the Kobe beef and wrapped liver. Honestly, like this, I don't even taste the liver at all anymore. It just gets mixed in with everything. Mm, 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 mm. I love it. Kind of sad that my bucked up ran out. I was drinking it this whole time. And you know what? I need some more on this. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some of this Melinda's ghost pepper wing sauce right onto it as well because I don't feel that I'm getting that proper spice that I want. So, we're gonna call in for reinforcements. Go ahead and put this over here like this. Want a proper little setup. And if this still isn't hot enough, well, then I'll go ahead and call in for more reinforcements. But I think this will be perfectly spicy enough for me. Mm. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, that adds so much flavor to it. Mm. Wow. Why is it that this ghost pepper wing sauce from Melinda's, it's just like, I don't know, it's weird. It's like, it adds that, like, I don't know if it's the creamy part of it, but it really adds like this tomatoey, like, kind of like roasted tomato goodness, you know? Um, yeah. Okay, so I'll explain a little bit of the process in which I made this. And then from there, I'll go ahead and log off again because I got a couple of things to do. I might actually cook a couple more patties, and if I do, then I'll come back live again. But I cooked the liver in onion and garlic, sauteed the onion and the garlic a little bit first in the butter. And then from there, I took the liver out, let it cool. And in the meantime, I got the Kobe beef prepped up with the different seasonings. Oh, it is good, man. Oh, this is fantastic. Mm, You guys ever had Kobe beef wrapped liver? Ooh. Oh yeah. Well, you have to, man. And I would say pair it up with something that has like a creamy goodness to it. After you wrap it in the Kobe beef, dude, you don't even taste the liver at all. And then of course with the creaminess of the Philadelphia cheese and the goat cheese inside of the wild rice, I mean you really can't like you know how like liver has that graininess to it? You can't even taste it in this. But yet you're still getting the goodness, the nutrients and all of that that you'll find in the liver. Very good for luxury meat warriors. If you hit up the gym a lot and that kind of thing. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, if ever I was to make something for you, I would let you eat it first, let you enjoy it, and then I'd be like, you know what you just ate, man? And you'd be like, nah, what I eat, and then I'll tell you, and you'd be like, no fucking way. But yet, it's true. I was going over some more details about the Philosopher's Inferno and how I was gonna do it. Tonight was actually a little test in making the patties and seeing how they turn out, and the idea was fantastic. I mean, it actually worked out rather well. I wasn't expecting for the patties to turn out this good, but you know, I wanted to have liver tonight because yesterday I did a very hard leg workout. I don't know if you guys have followed my TikTok, but I was doing up to 340 pounds with calf raises, and you know, I was just hammering it out, man. I did like 8 sets of 20, and a couple of other leg exercises that were both calves and um, I did like 15 minutes of backwards walking. Do I remember the first time trying liver? Uh, you know what? I do remember, and that was it actually wasn't too long ago. It was back when I first had. Well, I mean, it was after I had gone homeless, but it was like right couple days after I had moved into the hotels and ended up getting myself an electric grill. I mean, not electric grill, an electric pan. And dude, that was some crazy stuff. I mean, I had to learn how to season up the liver, but it's weird that on days where I would go to the gym after I would eat the liver, I felt like I had way more energy. So me eating this right now tonight, I already know that I'm gonna wake up crushing it again in the gym tomorrow. Today was a day off from the gym. Today was more of like a rest day too. I didn't get up out of my bed until like 1 in the afternoon. I know, lazy as shit, but it's all right. It's all right. I mean, we ain't got to worry. All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a couple more because that was pretty fucking fantastic, and I am gonna be a fat ass. So I'm gonna go ahead and take you guys over here. I'm gonna go ahead and heat up the rice, right? Just to get it warmed up and ready. I'm gonna go ahead and put y'all right here. Oh, this is so good. And both the Melindas and the Scorpions also are like teaming up together right now to make me burp. mm, mm, that's so good. Okay, so now I need to fire this up. All right. All right. So what we have here is the patties. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do like maybe 4 or 5 more. These are Kobe beef wrapped liver flavor bombs, I guess I should say, because they are fantastic. So what I'm gonna do is let my butter and everything else kind of warm up. Oh man, my headphones are dying, so I'll go ahead and put them here. No, I need to use them anyways. I'll go ahead and put this on low. And so what I did was I had some leftover onions and I put them back in here and allowed them to cook. So, they're feeling nice and sauteed right now, like extra sauteed. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of these patties like this. We're just gonna drop them in just like that. Mmm. This is greatness in the form of the luxury meat warrior way. Now each of these pieces mostly is one piece of liver. So I'm not having like too much liver, but it is still enough in comparison to what most people would eat in terms of liver. This one right here, it was like 5 pieces or whatever, but yeah, I gotta make sure that I take care of that beef liver here soon enough. I was supposed to, but I've gotten somewhat lazy. Oh, now I get to show you guys the butter that I was using. So, oh, oat milk butter. That's what it was. So this was the butter that I was using. The Miyoko's oat milk butter, garlic parmesan. And this stuff is fantastic. I mean, I don't know what else to say about it other than it's fantastic. You know what? I didn't even use the cayenne pepper. Oh, poor cayenne. Oh well, you know what? I can go ahead and put that into my food when I make this. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip these right now. And the fact that I have like a lot of butter going right now is what's making this turn out to be pretty fantastic. and it's allowing for the butter to actually like cook it from all sides, not just one. Got a couple of pieces of these leftover liver pieces right here too. And this is actually an idea that I had in terms of the philosopher's journey, where I would actually make the patties in front of whoever it is that's the special guest. So that's the idea behind this. Let me use another fork because that one started melting. Gonna flip this over one more time. Turn this rice off. Go ahead and toss these little pieces here because they're probably already like too charred for me to eat. All right. And these are done. So, where's my plate? Put those back in there. Okay. Yep, I'm not gonna have too much more. I'm just gonna have enough for these patties, and that's it. Mmm, just fantastic. Bam, 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 and then bam. And then that's it. Murder, She Wrote. Oh, yeah. And then we're back. Hey there, Chris. So, what you're seeing right now was me making these little patties. Basically, what they are Kobe beef wrapped liver bites, I guess you could call them. And, I had the idea of making liver, but then I felt like eating something a little bit more luxurious too. So I ended up running to the store to get Kobe. And what ended up happening was greatness. Because I ended up wrapping the liver in Kobe. So now This meal just turned from a regular meal into fantasticalism. And you know what? I think I need to. Yeah, I'm good. My air ventilator will clear whatever smoke comes in here. All right, so these Kobe beef wrapped liver bites are fantastic, and to me, this actually gives me an idea for other things that I can Kobe beef wrap, or venison beef wrap, or something like that. The Kobe beef was ground, so I would have to find something that's grounded up, like let's say ground lamb, ground Kobe beef, maybe some ground Wagyu or something like that, and start making wrapped masterpieces. So like let's say I take a little bit of I don't know, liver. I can do some ribeye steak, maybe some New York strip steak. Um, let's see what else. I could do some dry aged steak. Cut them into little pieces. Cut them into little pieces. Cook them, and then wrap them in Kobe beef or wrap them in venison or something like that, and just have an umami flavor bomb. This right here is a flavor bomb as is. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than this. And you know what? Let me get a picture real quick for just to get. Now I'm back. Yeah, I had to get a picture of that real quick. All right, so we're going ahead with some more scorpion sauce, because why not? I'm already finished with the jar. I'm sad. But it says to finish within 7 days, so I'll save the rest for tomorrow. Oh, and then, as I said I would, I'm gonna go grab the cayenne pepper real quick. Be right back. Yeah, there we go. That's the proper spice right there. All right. I'm gonna put a little bit of my lotion on real quick, guys, because my hands are drying out with all the hand washing that I was doing. All right, so this is too fantastic, guys. If you guys ever need like any ideas, just go ahead and comment on my videos, and you know, we can work together on creating a lot of different food ideas, and maybe we can collaborate, like, you know, split screen on YouTube and stuff like that. But this Kobe beef wrap liver with Philadelphia and goat cheese wild rice, I mean, this is just, it knocks it out of the park. I mean, anytime I have two plates, like, is that's when I know it's good. That's when I know it's good. So for those of you just joining, what you see here is Kobe beef wrapped liver. The liver that's been sauteed in onions and garlic with the Miyoko's oat milk butter. And then the rice itself is a Philadelphia cherry goat cheese mix into wild rice. What I put on top of it is some scorpion salsa, which right here, and also some of this Melinda's ghost pepper wing sauce and condiment sauce. And then I also put on some cayenne pepper because I forgot to put it both in the Kobe beef and in the liver. So I had to do it some justice, guys. All right, so here we go. It's plate number 2. I already know I'm gonna devour this. So here we go. This is goodness right here. This is luxury. Yes. Yep. Now, I would say that you guys should try this. I mean, even if you don't like liver, this is very nutritious and very healthy for you. Well, I guess depending on how you look at it. But the fact that I use vegan butter, I guess you could say, kind of makes this a little bit more healthier in the sense that it's wild rice, so that's healthy for you. Philadelphia cheese, I don't know if that's considered healthy. Cherry goat cheese, I don't know if that's considered healthy, but it's delicious. And it's actually bringing the overall flavor profile of this like up. Somehow it's mixing in with the Melinda's ghost pepper wing sauce. You know. I'm gonna go ahead and move the camera just a little bit this way. So, for some reason, that cherry goat cheese is mixing in very well with the Melinda sauce. The Melinda sauce already has a little bit of like a roasted tomatoey type of flavor, but that cherry goat cheese, like tomato cherry type of flavor, if that makes sense, is what this is making. The Kobe beef is just adding that rich beefy layer to the already cooked and sautéed liver. And honestly, with all of this stuff mixed in, you don't even taste the liver. Now, for those of you joining, you might think this is liver, or you might not know what this is, but this is Kobe beef wrapped liver. And this is just a flavor bomb. I mean, I don't know how else to put it. Flavor bomb and a half. Two flavor bombs. Let's just put it that way in one. What I did was I also added some Philadelphia and some goat cheese to the wild rice, and then all of it was made with the oat milk butter, the Miyoko's oat milk butter, and the garlic parmesan one. And then on top of it, I threw on some scorched salsa from El Pinto. And then I also threw in some ghost pepper wing sauce. And on top of it, I also put some cayenne powder. Yep. This is by far one of the best things I've eaten so far. I can't like, hands down, hands up, hands to the side, forward, backwards, don't even matter. This is by far the best thing that I've ever made. Like, far surpassing anything else that I've ever made. Like, this is, yeah. Oh, man. So, yeah. If you guys ever have any ideas as to, like, what you want to make, go ahead and put it in the comments. If you like to follow food journeys and stuff like that, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe if you want. I'll be coming up with a lot of more different ideas, both